You've been told new trucks are built to last. But the truth is, most can't hold a candle to the legends of the past. Here's what they don't tell you. These 20 old trucks will outlast anything rolling off the lot in 2025. Let's get straight into it. If you care about reliability, longevity, and not getting fleeced by planned obsolescence, you're in the right place. Hit that like button and subscribe for more honest truck talk. Number 20, 1973 to 1987. GMC Sierra Grande. Full-size pickup, best years 1976 to 1987, with the 350 or 454 V8. GMC overbuilt these with heavy-duty suspensions and bulletproof axles that Chevrolet didn't get as standard equipment. Consumer Reports shows these engines routinely crossed 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. The difference was real. GMC got the professional-grade components, while Chevrolet got the cost-cutting versions. Maintenance runs $1,500 to $2,500 for a full refresh, but most just need regular oil changes. With proper care, expect 350,000 miles. Number 19, 1961 to 1980 International Harvester Scout. Classic SUV/truck, best years 1976 to 1980, with the 345 V8. This engine was designed for farm equipment, tractor reliability, and a consumer vehicle. Motor and Repair Pal confirmed these run 300,000 plus miles because International didn't know how to build things that would break. The Scout had massive frames and overbuilt everything since it came from a company that made commercial trucks and farm equipment. The engine rebuilds around $2,000. Keep up with fluids, and these outlive modern SUVs. Number 18, 1963 to 1987. Jeep Gladiator. Full-size pickup, best years 1978 to 1987, with the AMC 258 inline-six. Boxed frames and Dana axles are legendary for good reason. They were built to military specifications. J.D. Power shows 250,000 plus miles is common because Jeep built essentially the same truck for 25 years, perfecting the design. The AMC inline-six was one of the most reliable engines ever produced, simple and bulletproof. Maintenance is cheap at $1,200 to $2,000 for overhauls. With care, 300,000 miles is realistic. Number 17, 1948 to 1952 Ford F-Series. Half-ton pickup, best years 1950 to 1952, with the 239 flathead V8. Simple, overbuilt, easy to fix. The flathead design is nearly indestructible. Consumer Reports archives show 200,000 plus miles capability because there's very little to go wrong with this simple design. Ford wasn't concerned with weight savings or fuel economy. They wanted durability above all else, and it shows. Basic maintenance, oil, coolant, tune-ups. Engine rebuilds cost $1,000 to $1,500. With care, 250,000 miles possible. Number 16, 1967 to 1972 Chevrolet C10. Half-ton pickup, best years 1970 to 1972, with the 250 inline-six or 350 V8. Famous for simplicity and durability, this was peak American truck engineering. Fleet data shows 300,000 miles is common because these were built when manufacturers expected vehicles to last decades. The small block Chevy became legendary because it was simple, reliable, and parts were available everywhere in America. Engine work runs $1,500 to $2,500. With proper maintenance, expect 350,000 miles. Number 15, 1973 to 1991 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. Full-size SUV/truck. Best years 1985 to 1991 with the 350 small block V8. built on a truck frame with simple mechanicals. This was a real truck with the back cut off. Motor confirms 300,000 plus mile capability because it shares components with Chevy's proven full-size pickups, not some unibody crossover design. The removable hardtop made it versatile while maintaining truck-grade durability that modern SUVs can't match. Rebuilds cost $1,500 to $2,000. With care, 350,000 miles is achievable. Number 14, 1946 to 1968 Dodge Power Wagon. Heavy-duty pickup, best years 1950 to 1968, with the 230 Flathead 6. Born from military trucks, massively over-engineered for civilian use. Literally a war machine painted different colors. Industry sources confirm 200,000 plus miles routine because this truck was designed to survive artillery bombardments and keep running. Everything was overbuilt, from the cast iron transfer case to the heavy-duty axles that could handle twice their rated capacity. Basic maintenance needs. Engine rebuilds run $1,500 to $2,000. With care, 250,000 miles easy. Number 13, 1967 to 1977 Ford F-250 Highboy. 3/4-ton pickup, best years 1972 to 1977, with the 360 or 390 V8. Known for tall stance and heavy-duty Dana axles that are still sought after today. Consumer Reports shows 300,000 plus miles common because Ford used Dana 44 and Dana 60 axles, industrial-grade components. The engines were understressed in these applications, which is why they lasted so long compared to modern high-output engines. Full engine jobs cost $2,000 to $3,000. With proper care, 350,000 miles is realistic. Number 12, 1968 to 1995 Toyota Hilux. Compact pickup, best years 1984 to 1995, with the 22 R4 cylinder. Legendary indestructibility. Top Gear couldn't kill one after drowning, burning, and dropping it from a crane. Global fleet data shows 400,000 plus miles routine because Toyota focused obsessively on reliability over power or features. This became the vehicle of choice in war zones and remote areas where breakdown meant death. Engine rebuilds around $1,200. With regular maintenance, 500,000 miles possible. Number 11, 1973 to 1987 Chevrolet K10. Half-ton 4x4, best years 1981 to 1987, with the 350 small block V8. Square body design with simple mechanics. GM built essentially the same truck for 14 years. RepairPal shows 300,000 plus miles in common because they got it right the first time and didn't mess with success. The aftermarket support is unmatched because millions were built, and they're still running today, proving their longevity. Rebuilds cost $1,500 to $2,500. With care, 350,000 miles within reach. Number 10, 1981 to 1997 Ford F-150 300 inline 6. Half-ton pickup, best years 1987 to 1996, with the 300 inline 6. Famous for torque and longevity, this was Ford's workhorse engine for decades. Consumer Reports shows 350,000 plus miles routine because the inline design was inherently balanced and the engine was understressed. Many fleet operators preferred the 6-cylinder over V8s because of reliability and fuel economy advantages in real-world use. Simple maintenance, $1,500 rebuilds. With care, 400,000 miles possible. Number 9, 1984 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Compact SUV/truck. Best years 1991 to 1996, with the 4.0 inline-six. Known for ruggedness, the 4.0 became legendary in the Jeep community for reliability and power. J.D. Power confirms 300,000 plus miles common because the unibody construction was lighter than body-on-frame, but still incredibly strong. These Cherokees are still dominating off-road trails today, 30 years later. While modern SUVs break in parking lots, rebuilds cost $1,500 to $2,000. With care, 350,000 miles realistic. Number 8. 1981 to 1987 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60/FJ62. Full-size SUV/truck. Best years 1985 to 1987, with the 4.2 inline-six. Legendary reliability. Toyota built these to compete with military vehicles in terms of durability. Global data shows 400,000 plus miles routine because the 4.2 inline-six was overbuilt with massive cooling systems and heavy-duty internals. These Land Cruisers are still working in remote locations worldwide where newer vehicles have long since failed. Rebuilds cost $2,000 to $3,000. With regular care, 500,000 miles possible. Number 7. 1988 to 1998 Chevrolet Silverado GMT 400. Full-size pickup. Best years 1994 to 1998, with the 5.7 V8. Known for durability, this platform represented GM's last great truck design before electronics took over everything. Fleet data shows 300,000 plus miles common because these had the perfect balance of modern convenience and old-school reliability. The 5.7 Vortec engine was a masterpiece of simplicity and power, proving itself in countless commercial applications. Rebuilds cost $1,500 to $2,500. With care, 350,000 miles realistic. Number 6. 1986 to 1995 Nissan Hardbody D21. Compact pickup. Best years 1989 to 1995, with the KA24E 4-cylinder. Famous for toughness, earned its name from incredibly robust construction with thick steel and solid frames. Industry sources confirm 300,000 plus miles routine because Nissan built these to compete with Toyota's reputation for reliability, and they succeeded. The KA24E engine was simple and reliable with timing chains instead of belts and robust internals. Cheap maintenance, $1,200 rebuilds. With regular oil changes, 350,000 miles are possible. Number 5. 1981 to 1997 Dodge Ram Cummins 5.9 diesel. Full-size pickup. Best years 1991 to 1997, with the 5.9 Cummins diesel. Legendary in the diesel world, this was a commercial-grade engine designed for semi-trucks and industrial applications. Fleet data shows 500,000 plus miles possible because early Cummins engines were mechanical injection with no computers or emissions equipment to fail. These engines are so reliable that many are still running today with over 1 million miles. Higher maintenance, $3,000 to $5,000 rebuilds, but built to last. With proper care, 600,000 miles is realistic. Number 4. 1983 to 1997 Toyota pickup, 22RE. Compact pickup, best years 1989 to 1995, with the 22RE 4-cylinder. Known for simplicity and longevity, the 22RE was Toyota's masterpiece of reliability engineering. Industry sources confirm 400,000 plus miles routine because it used timing chains instead of belts. simple fuel injection, and robust internals. These pickups became the standard for reliability in the compact truck segment, with excellent rust protection and quality control. Cheap maintenance, $1,200 rebuilds. With regular care, 500,000 miles possible. Number 3, 1980 to 1997, Ford F-350 7.3 IDI diesel. 1-ton pickup, best years 1992 to 1997 with the 7.3 IDI diesel. Famous for durability, this indirect injection diesel was simple, reliable, and nearly indestructible. Fleet data shows 400,000 plus miles common because it didn't make huge power, but was understressed and built to last forever. The mechanical injection system meant no computers to fail, no sensors to replace, just simple, reliable diesel power. Higher maintenance, $3,000 to $5,000 rebuilds. With care, 500,000 miles realistic. Number 2, 1989 to 1998 Isuzu NPR. Medium-duty truck, best years 1992 to 1998 with the 4BD1T diesel. Fleet favorite for good reason, built to commercial truck standards, not pickup truck standards. Industry sources confirm 400,000 plus miles routine because everything was overbuilt for constant duty cycles and harsh commercial use. The 4BD1T diesel made excellent torque and was incredibly fuel efficient while maintaining bulletproof reliability in delivery applications. Moderate maintenance, $2,000 to $3,000 rebuilds. With care, 500,000 miles possible. Number 1, 1984 to 2001 Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series. Full-size SUV/truck, best years 1991 to 1997 with the 4.5 inline-6. Gold standard for longevity, Toyota's flagship SUV built to the highest standards with no expense spared. Global data shows 500,000 plus miles routinely, many over 700,000, because the 4.5 inline-6 was over-engineered with forged internals and massive cooling systems. These are still the vehicle of choice for serious expeditions and remote work worldwide, where failure isn't an option. Rebuilds cost $2,500 to $3,500. With proper care, 700,000 miles possible. These old trucks aren't just nostalgia, they're proof that real engineering lasts. While today's pickups are loaded with tech and planned obsolescence, these legends keep working year after year, mile after mile. If you want a truck that'll outlast the latest models, look to the past. Take care of your machine, use quality parts, and stick to maintenance schedules. That's how you get 300,000, 400,000, even 700,000 miles. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more real talk. Let's keep each other protected from industry nonsense. If you want more honest advice, hit that subscribe button. Drop your stories in the comments. Let's build a community that values truth over hype. Stay sharp, stay protected, and keep those legends rolling.